Hey everyone, welcome to InspireCast. We're so excited to have you back. This week's going to be a little different, but I'm excited about it because we're going to start interviewing some of our fellow staff members so that you can get to know them a little bit better. So this week we have Mike, which is going to be super exciting. But before we dig into getting to know Mike real well, I just want to make sure that you know that Good Friday is coming up, and we want to make sure that you're aware that we're going to be having a Good Friday service, and that is going to be April 18th at 6 p.m., and there will be childcare for infants or birth through kindergarten, and then the rest of the service will be appropriate for elementary-age children. Like, there won't be anything extraordinarily creepy, for lack of a better way to put that. It'll be appropriate for children young enough to attend. So we want to do that. But we get to have Mike here today. So I thought we'd start off with some really fascinating questions. And the first one I am really excited to ask you is cereal soup?
Gut reaction is no, definitely not.
Why not?
Because when I was younger, I ate cereal and I was kind of freaked out by soup.
Oh.
And so just by virtue of that experience, I can't put them in the same box.
See, I think it could be soup because you have a liquid and it's served in a bowl. And you can't say it's like, well, because it's not warm, because there are warm cereals and there are cold soups.
True.
So,
yeah,
I think it might be. That might be a controversial opinion, but
hey, I respect it. I do.
I don't know. It's just that. But also, okay, so since you are our worship pastor,
sure.
Fun little question is, if you had to replace any of the instruments on the worship team with a kazoo, which one would you take out and put a kazoo in with?
Yeah, my very first thought would be that the kazoo would be a perfect replacement for the lead electric guitar, because a lot of times there's sort of a lead line, like a melody that the guitar plays, and that kazoo could just take the spot of that really perfectly. So, yeah.
I wonder what that would sound like to truly have a kazoo going through the stuff.
I can't do a kazoo sound. What did you think when you thought of this question?
Not electric guitar. I think I honestly, this is gonna sound bad. I went to piano because I was thinking the pads, the chord pads that just hum. I was just thinking of having it be almost like the bass line, but not the bass, because the bass adds the low depth, but
yes.
I don't know. That was my thought.
Yeah, I could see that.
So then they could have little flurs along. It would be hilarious if it tried to replace the drums. Can you imagine trying to make?
Yeah, drum noises with a kazoo would be interesting. I mean, the other thing I'm thinking is why does it have to replace? Why can't it just be in addition to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's add a kazoo player this week.
I actually literally just talked to someone on Tuesday who is starting to learn how to play the fiddle. And someone else was like, you need to tell Mike.
And did they call it the fiddle, not the violin?
They called it the fiddle.
So, yeah, it kind of talks to how they play it, and the style.
And they're learning. So I was like,
cool.
That is fascinating. But
yeah.
It's making me think back to 90s worship music where the tambourine was the major thing.
Yes.
Where you had the specific shakes and the taps together.
Yeah. I've been in a context where someone in the congregation would bring their own tambourine and their own shaker.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I didn't have a problem with it.
Okay.
So
that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Good times. Man, I'm getting flashbacks.
Yes.
Okay.